The next factory along was A.B. Fleming's. Their head office being next door to us in Carling Park House. The factory was along the road, and they made printing ink for newspapers, and they exported it all around the world. It was a very good firm. And then on the other side of the road, you had a sheriff's chemical works. It wasn't a very big one, but it was quite good, a reasonable size. And there was a lot of houses along there too. A.B. Fleming's houses, they had a square of houses to the seaside of the road, and there must have been, possibly about 16 flats there. And there was also flats up next to Gasworks Wall. So they had quite a lot of their workers working reasonably close. But that's the crowd that made an awful mess of the water, because in those days they didn't worry about putting dirt into the water. And when they were making their ink, they needed something like 20,000 gallons of water to wash the dyes, to wash it. And the sea was red. I mean, it was red for 100 yards out. It was unbelievable. And I don't think it was very good for the men either, because I think an awful lot of them went funny in the head. There was there was 3 families living in the big house. There was little flats around the big house, and 3 of those men went rather strange at their old age. They lost the place completely. And you sometimes wonder, you know, you could see the colour of the dyes coming out of the factory roof, the skylights, and the slates were all blue, and the other one was all red. So there wasn't much precaution taken. But they were good neighbours. They were good neighbours.
What about the gasworks?
And the gasworks was another source of heat, because if the wind blew from the southwest, you had the retorts. The retorts were roughly where Waterfront Broadway is now, and they were massive buildings. They must have been 40 feet high, anyway, and there was a lot of heat came out of them because they were heating the coal to get the gas. And we were always about, I would suggest, about 5 degrees, I'm talking about centigrade, warmer than anybody else. Other folk would say, oh, we got frost this morning. No, we didn't get frost. It was quite a warm climate down here. We did get a wee bit smell with the gas, but it wasn't gas leaking from a pipe. It was the tank that's left there now. When it rose out of, it was sealed with in a pond, a tank of water went right round, and the tank went down into it to seal the gas in. And when it came out, this water was rather dirty and stinky with the gas. And when it came up, the wind blew past to dry it, and you got this smell of gas. So it was a wee bit smelly, depending on what way the wind was blowing.
Well, was it strange being